Well, Hartford HealthCare now expanding access to care in southeastern Connecticut with the opening of a new location in Niantic. This is going to bring primary care, cardiology, vascular surgery, and pre-admission testing services all under one roof together. Joining us now is Donna Handley, East Region President at Hartford HealthCare. Thank you for being with us, Donna. How do these services, all being conveniently located in southeastern Connecticut, really improve the access to care and maybe the patient experience as well?
Sarah, thank you for having us. We're very excited about the ribbon cutting today of our Niantic facility. We designed this location really to meet the healthcare needs of patients who we care for in southeastern Connecticut. So by bringing two primary care practices together, where there was no room to recruit additional primary care physicians, we have beautiful new space. We're able to recruit additional physicians, but for patients who need specialty care, having that specialty care in the same location where they can see the primary care doctors that they've had relationships with for years, but then have testing, cardiac care, and pre-admission testing. It's just one-stop shopping for patients who have to travel for care. So bringing care to the communities, which is our goal.
And many patients previously, we know, had to travel really outside their community to get those specialized services like cardiology or vascular surgery. What benefits do you expect the new location will bring in terms of earlier diagnosis or treatment?
So prior to opening this location, we had cardiologists and other specialty surgeons or physicians going to multiple locations. By coming together in one location, there's cardiac availability every day. Patients can have, echo and stress testing. Our vascular surgeons, we have expanded to 2 labs so that patients can be seen, more patients can be seen more quickly to have new diagnoses and then the appropriate care.
And let's talk about streamlining. I guess there's going to be pre-admission testing. And how does that really play an important role in ensure that patients are prepared for surgery or other procedures?
So preparing for surgery is very stressful for patients. And by having a pre-admission testing in this location, which really we are co-located with orthopedic partners, and many of those patients require pre-admission testing, they no longer have to travel to the hospitals for pre-admission testing. Patients who go through pre-admission testing have lower rates of surgery cancellations on the day of surgery if they haven't seen their cardiologist. So this truly are wraparound services so that patients can have their care, have it as organized and coordinated as possible, and have the best outcomes when it comes time for surgery. It's a beautiful space where the care is coordinated and really an asset to the community in Niantic, East Lyme and Old Lyme.
Yeah. Donna Handley, thank you so much and congratulations.
That's great. Great to see you, Kara.
You too. For more information, go to hartfordhealthcare.org. You can learn all about it. Up next.